Hey there guys, Dark here, welcome back to more Fate Stay Night. In the last one, we were captured by Ilya, taken back to her castle, and then given the choice to become her servant or not. And we said, haha, no, the other option scares me more. So that's probably something we'll go over in a bad end video. I'll probably just do like a bad end video at like the very end of the visual novel, just like because there are a few parts that I have like in a notepad that I'm like I feel like that's a bad end if we pick the other option, so I'll just have it saved. And then that one I feel like is obviously a bad end. So yeah, we'll go over it then. Um, yeah, did anything else happen? Ilya's currently going after um Tosaka and Saber to try and kill them. Because she's a little jealous. Also, we're kind of in a war where she has to kill them, but it's definitely only the jealous part. Um, that being said, this is the third episode I'm recording in a row, so if my voice is a little by the end, I do apologize. I plan to take a small break after this. Maybe watch the first episode of Spy X Family, just because I haven't watched an anime in a long time, and that one looks really good, so I might just watch an episode of it as a break before I record more. So yeah, with that all being said, let's just jump into it at almost 2 minutes in. Closing my eyes, I concentrate on the inside of my body. I don't have the skills to detect or remove someone else's magical energy from within me, but such skills are unnecessary if the magical energy is not rooted in my body. Ilya's magic energy is stagnant in my body. All I have to do is channel strong magical energy through me and push it out. Sorry, it's a violent method, but it's all I can do. I apologize to my body as some consolation. All I have to do is my daily routine. The ritual I the ritual where I drive in a nerve into my back. The ritual where I drive in a nerve into my back. No, it's not that anymore. There's no need to make a new one now. I can just push a switch inside of me. I don't have to make a magic circuit inside of me, as I just have to switch my nerves into a magic circuit. Trace on. I cast a spell to suggest myself. Spells do not do anything to the world. It is only something that one casts on oneself as one intervening with the world. Words are the best way to make your body transform. In order that only works on the self to create a divine mystery, a very simple magic called spell. Basic structure analyzed. My circulation speeds up. My blood gains power. My body turns into a device for pumping magical energy. It must be assistance from that jewel Tosaka made me swallow. The creation of magical energy that usually takes me an hour only takes an instant. Composition analyzed. I don't even need to push the switch. I can just let the magical energy circulate and let my hands go. Well, I say push the switch, but I still haven't figured out where the switch thing is. The heat goes wild, calmly controlling my speeding heartbeat. I let my hands go for the spinning cord. Blood spills out of my mouth. Some veins must have been cut or something must have been ruptured inside of me. I channeled enough magical energy to wash out the mud inside of me, so it's fortunate if I only end up coughing up blood. And to add to that, I don't feel any pain. Ugh. Maybe I don't feel pain because of that self-healing thing. It's an abnormality I don't understand, but I'm just happy to have it at times like this. It's my greatest and only strength for any wounds to heal if they're not fatal. What I should be careful of is relying on it, because the cause is unknown. If I get myself injured, relying on the healing might go away the next time. So I shouldn't rely on such a vague miracle. Alright, the rope next. I loosen the rope. My wrists are bruised, but my hands aren't tied tightly. I don't think it was Ilya that tied me up, but it wasn't tied too tightly. First of all, Ilya wouldn't be able to carry me here. Is there someone other than Ilya who isn't too strong? Definitely not Berserker. If he tied me up, my wrist would have been twisted off right then. I get up from the chair with a stupid remark. It's good that I can move freely now, but it seems the movement was too violent. I don't have any wounds, but magical energy is still raging inside of me. Just moving causes my body to be pummeled from the inside. It must be the pain. Dizziness and nausea assail me. My limbs are senseless. I won't be able to get back home before Ilya like this. I'm being too faint-hearted. This is no time to think like that. I slap my cheeks and start walking. As I start to lean on the wall and head to the door, I hear a sound on the other side of the wall. Footsteps. A few of them, too. These people are approaching while talking, stop in front of the door. A patrol? Damn, why do they have to come now? There's no time to hide. I should. Unironically, the first thing that I thought of in this situation was go back to the chair, pretend like I'm still tied up. But I feel like they're gonna kill me. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure it's her maids. And I just feel like they're just gonna kill me. We can't fight. Because I know for a fact that they're super strong. So one of them could no-diff me right now. Even if Shiro was in, like, prime condition. I'm in no condition to fight. I'll sit in the chair and pretend to be tied up. How about the bed? I don't think hiding under the bed will work. I feel like there'll be a thing where, like, I'm hiding under it and then, like, he's gone. I wonder if he's under the bed and then they'll, like, stab, like, a giant spear through the bed and impale me or something like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and... I already know that this one isn't a bad end, so I'll just save over that. I'm in no condition to fight. I'll sit in the chair and pretend I'm tied up. I have no time to think. I don't have a chance of winning with this body, so I should avoid fighting until I feel better. Right. I cross my arms and try pretending that I'm tied up. The door opens. Is it Ilya or someone from the castle? Well, that's not all you do. You should pick up the ropes and kind of vaguely put them back around your wrist or something as they're behind your back. Just something, a little bit of effort, not just cross them behind your back. Anyways, just before the person enters the room, I manage to sit down in the chair and put my arms behind my back. What? Hey, excuse me. Madame, what doth thee be doing here? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I'm just genuinely curious. Wait, no. Cancel. Back. Hit the wrong button. Load. Okay. Let's fight! The one who moves first will win, so I have to fight. It's too late to hide now, and I don't have time to waste. I have to get out of here as quickly as possible and go home to Saber. The door opens. Standing with my back to the wall by the door, I ready myself for the patrol entering the room. Patrol just opens the door and does not enter the room. Hold on. You can see the chair from the entrance. It says I'm not tied to the chair anymore. Won't they figure out the situation from that? This is bad. If they call for people right now, it'll get harder to escape. I'll just have to go out myself and beat the patrol. I jump from the wall to the door, and the patrol must have known I was hiding, as they enter the room as soon as I jump out. I can't stop now. Whoever it is, I'll just have to beat them and leave the room. Do not move. I'll take your life if you... Huh? Shiro? My body stops dead. My mind goes blank. The person that I must go and save is standing right in front of me. Saber? Why are you here? I should not even need to tell you why. There's no need for a reason for a servant to protect her master. It's only natural to come and save you if you're held captive. Well, I'm asking you how you knew I was captured. No, more importantly, why are you here? This is Ilya's hideout. This is no place for you. I should be asking you that. What were you doing? I told you so many times not to go off by yourself. Yet you were so easily captured by Ilyasville and taken to a place like this? You're disqualified as a master. I shall not be satisfied until you apologize to me in some way. I was certainly careless, but why are you here? You can't move properly, right? What are you thinking, coming to Ilya's castle in that state? No, what are you thinking? A servant's role is to protect its master. You've been captured, so it does not matter if this is Ilyasville's castle. Saber speaks clearly. Her figure is just as it was before. It's different from the figure sleeping, weak and in pain. Shiro, why are you silent all of a sudden? Okay. Wait, no. Back. I want to see what happens if we hide under the bed. Lord. Okay. How about that bed? I have no time to think. Yada yada yada. How about that bed for the time being? I jump into the bed and hide by pulling the sheets over me. The sound of the door opening follows. Ilya might be back, or it might be someone from the castle. Either way, that someone must be shocked and bewildered at the vanished prisoner, and must be looking at the empty chair with blank amazement. Huh. This is soft and perfect. The person is standing in speechless shock at this perfect closed door trick, and... What are you playing around for, Shiro? And says so in utterly astonished tone. I thought he would hide under the bed. I didn't know he was going to hide in the bed. I take my face out of the soft bed. This is the fun. This is easily, like, listen, this tries a little hard to be funny at times. A little too hard, I think. And usually, 90% of the time, 95% of the time, it's just not. But that is really funny to me. I asked you what you were doing there. I do not want to think this. You do not tell me that you intended to hide in there. I climb out of the bed. Actually, I was hiding. I asked her with my eyes whether I was being naive. Beyond belief. If I was the enemy, I would cut you in half without mercy. I'm unable to answer back. I think I just showed her something really embarrassing. Well, Saber, why are you here? Okay, so yeah, they kind of all look like they end up at the same point. So I'm just gonna go back to my original answer. Click. Yada yada yada. I'm stunned. I seriously wonder if I can go. Oh. You are tied up. I will untie you, so... Oh, no. The rope isn't tied. I stick up my hands to show her. I do not understand. Were you not held captive here? Well, I managed to free myself and I was about to escape. But someone came, so I pretended to still be captured. I see. You try to take the enemy's guard down and make your escape more certain. Saber is impressed. Well, I won't tell her that I didn't think about what to do after that. Saber. You're Saber, right? Saber and not an illusion, right? I get up and touch Saber. Oh, Shiro, please hold on. If you touch me like that, yeah, you're real. Oh, but why are you here? I should not even need to tell you why I am here. There's no need for a reason for a servant to protect her master. It is only natural to come and save you if you are held captive. I like that one the best. Well, I'm asking you how you knew I was captured. I should be asking you what. Okay, yeah. Some of this is very similar. You're disqualified as a master. I was certainly careless, but why are you here? You can't move properly. How are you moving in that state? No, what were you thinking? As role as a protector of a master, you have been captured. So it does not matter if this is Ilyasfield's castle. Saber speaks clearly. Her figure is just as it was before. It's different from the figure sleeping, weak and in pain. Shiro, why are you silent all of a sudden? Did you suffer any wounds while you were held captive? Shouldn't he be covered in his own blood since he coughed it up on himself? Oh, no. That's not it. I'm fine. More than that, I'm glad you look well. I really regained my peace of mind. I'm surprised Saber's here, but I'm happy she's back to normal. It's just selfish prejudice, but I think Saber is meant to act like this. I'm sorry, Saber. I don't quite understand. You came to save me, right? Yes. It is only natural for a servant to save her master. Thank you. You're a godsend. I'm glad. Oh, I'm glad. There's no problem now. All that's left is to escape with Saber and... Hey, why can't I see Tosaka? Tosaka? Is she really seriously there? You seem to be doing better than I expected. Maybe there's no need for us to come, huh? That is what I said, Rin. You should have left Amyashiro be. This kind of man causes trouble for the people around him and survives. This was a good opportunity. He would have died. This is a good opportunity. He would have died if you had abandoned him. This is inexcusable, Archer. I am the one that asked for help, but you do not have the right to insult Shiro. So you act like that now that your master is safe, huh? The master's like this, and the servant's the same. I guess you have no respect for your allies. Well, we are to fight eventually. It'll be easier to fight then if no feelings are held. Saber falls silent as if he hit a sore spot. This guy. Does he not get along with Saber either? That's it. You still remember the situation we're in, right? We don't have time to stand around chatting. We have to retreat before Iliasville gets back. Hold on a second. Did you guys come here knowing this place is Ilia's castle? No, first of all, Ilia went out intending to kill them. Then does that mean Ilia and Tosaka missed each other then? That's okay. I think Ilia's heading to my place now. If you guys didn't come here, I think you would have ended up fighting her. Yes, it seems so. I confirmed Ilia and Berserk are leaving. Well, we wouldn't have come in like this if it wasn't for that. I see. Tosaka took such drastic measures because she knew Ilia went outside. She's as direct as ever, but they turned out for the best this time. Anyways, we'll talk later. I came prepared when I realized this was Ironsburn's base. It would be great if we don't have to meet them. We can't match Berserker anyway with Saber in that state. Tosaka steps between me and Saber. Tosaka, what do you mean by Saber's state? She looks fine and she's just like normal. Hey now, convenient things like that never happen. Saber hasn't healed at all. Can't you tell that just by looking at her? That she's barely even standing? Rin, I thought you promised not to talk about that. Sorry, I'm going back on that. It's bad to hide it, and it's not something we could keep from him anyway. That is true, but... Saber hesitates painfully. That makes me realize that her condition has not improved at all. Saber, is that true? Yes. What Rin says is true. It is embarrassing, but I cannot fight a Saber right now. All I will be able to do is be your shield. That's what I thought. You wouldn't listen, and you wanted to come with us when you can't even arm yourself. I bet she intended to protect her master instead of fighting. Well, to be fair, her coming with you guys is quite literally objectively better than just waiting. Because if Rin and Archer had come and just left Saber home, she would have had to stay there alone, in a state not able to fight Berserker and Ilia. So, you know. What? My breathing stops. What is that? She's so weak she can't arm herself? What ridiculous things is she saying about being my shield? I am sorry, Shiro. I know I'm a failure as a servant, with a body like this, but I am able to act as a shield. I am sure you are dissatisfied, but please accept me for that. Wait. But please accept that for now. That's it. Why do you always say such stupid things? Don't kid me. Of course I'm not satisfied. Tosaka, why did you bring Saber? Don't you know Saber's more important than me? What? I objected too, but Saber didn't listen, and only Saber knew where you were anyway. I knew it was dangerous, but I still needed Saber. But still, I start to yell that she shouldn't have brought her, but I stop myself. I'm in no position to criticize Tosaka. The root of all this was me getting captured. Tosaka and Saber just did what they thought was right. Disputes are good, but you should stop for now, Rin. A master will be sensitive to changes in her dwelling. We do not have time to explain things in a leisurely fashion. You're right. Iliasville should be hurrying back by now. Alright, we'll leave the conversation until later. We have to get out of this castle first. That's okay, right, Shiro? Shiro, we should... Well, but... Saber is like she was last night. Isn't it difficult for her to even walk? I can't let Saber push herself if she's in that state. Honestly, it seems you take me too lightly. Huh? Saber? Even though my magical energy is depleted, I can fight better than you, Shiro. To me, you seem to be the one about to disappear. I do not think Rin has noticed, but your magical energy is disrupted, correct? Oh. No, this isn't anything serious. It's fine if I bear with it. I'm, fine, really. Then I am the same as well. It is painful, but it is not unbearable. I believe things are going too fast for you to grasp the situation. Let us follow Rin for now. If we were to talk, we can do that so once we get home. We should not go home. We should not go home. We should wait until we know that it's completely destroyed after Berserker rips it apart. Go collect our belongings, and then leave the country. Saber urges me forward. Jeez. I can't even worry if she says so with such an expression. You're right, I have a lot to talk about, but I'll leave it until we get home safely. Yes, about Saber's body, and thanking her for coming to save me. Gosh, they're so... That was... That was such a cute interaction from beginning to end. I loved that. Like, this might be little bit of an exaggeration, but I think that might have been, like, honestly my favorite part of the whole, like, light novel so far. Just because I'm a huge character guy, and I love just seeing characters, like, interact and bounce off of one another. So, just seeing all 4 of these people who haven't really had a chance to talk much about things that aren't just exposition, very specifically with Archer in the mix, it was like, this is so weird. The plot has so much momentum right now. There's just no exposition, and it's just, like, good banter, just good dialogue. It was good. I liked it. That dream is not something I should ask her about right now. Like, I don't mean, like, specifically, like, this part right here. I kind of mean, like, almost from, like, the defeat of Shinji up until now. Like, thinking about this as, like, almost like the Ilya section. Like, last section was, like, the Shinji section. This is the Ilya section. I think, like, this part playing out might be my favorite, just because, like, from the time Ilya showed up, I mean, not from the time Ilya showed up, from the time Saber went down, it felt like there's just so much momentum in the story right now. And all the characters are just on point, it feels like. They're all just so good. Alright, let's go, Saber. Nodding, I move my body earnestly. I sweat with each step, but I can't complain. Saber came all the way here with her weakened body. So as a man, I can't show weakness now. Alright. And with that being said, gosh, I said, so 2 episodes ago was the beginning of this recording session. Episode 44, I want to say it was the beginning of this recording session. And I said in that episode, I want to try and make these episodes just a few minutes shorter, just so that I can actually record a bunch of them and, like, you know, actually be able to put them up. And then the next 2 episodes after that one were longer than they usually go for, so go me. I'm so good. So yeah, with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.